Hi there, my name is John Glue, but my students at the Music Institute of Chicago call me Mr. John. I teach the violin. The violin has been around for hundreds of years. It was invented in a time when there were kings and queens, royal courts, and knights in shining armor. There's so much music for the violin, and music from all over the world. So you could go on a musical journey if you play the violin, playing music from Russia or from Greece or Spain or China. It's incredible. It's like going in a time capsule or taking a trip somewhere you've never been to before, but just by picking up a piece of music and playing it. The violin is in some ways very much like the human body. Up here we have something called the scroll. And the scroll, a lot of us just call it the head of the violin, just like your head. And of course, attached to the head, back here is the neck. Here are the shoulders of the violin. This is pretty much where the comparison between the violin and the body changes, though. Over here, these are holes called F-holes or sound holes. I'm going to see if I can, let me just turn the light here so that you might be able to see. Oh yes, you can see inside the holes. The holes are kind of like musical speakers on a violin, and that when you play, the sound comes pouring out of those holes. And if someone were to cover up the holes, it would sound like this. It would sound like that. The strings of the violin start low and go to high. And when I play them, I can add fingers to make the notes even higher if I want to. Now, I could pluck the strings, but that would just be like a guitar. How do I actually make music with the violin? Well, here's something magical. I use the bow. The bow has, if I'm gonna pick one part that I think is especially cool, the part that I love the most is this thing here. It looks like a ribbon, but believe it or not, it's individual strands of hair. Hair that comes from a horse. So if you think about it, the horse gets hot in the summer, so they give it a haircut. And then they put it on the bow. This hair, if you look at it under a microscope, it looks like Velcro. You've probably seen Velcro on shoes before, and you know, you have to pull it apart. Well, these little pieces of Velcro on the hair stick to the string and grab a hold of it. And when I pull, this is what it sounds like. You can even hear the strings continue to ring once I take the hair off of the string. I'm going to play a song for you now that's for violin and piano. You'll learn it in book 1 of Suzuki Studies. It's called Go Tell Aunt Rhody, and I'm going to play it with a piano accompaniment so you can hear what it sounds like. If you take violin lessons, you'll not only get to play the violin in your private lessons by yourself, but you'll also get to play it in group class with other kids. For me, that's where the magic is. I encourage you to join us in group class and in private lessons in the Suzuki program at MIC. Thanks so much for watching.